I guess that,
Well, with that, we will call the meeting to order. We've got a quorum, we're also gonna let Wendy vote. And now we're looking for approval of minutes of June 5, 2023. Looking for them?
You can read off of
I
that.
do seem to misplace these. Oh, that's one page. Oh, that may be why I can't find them.
Would you like this one? I'm glad.
Yeah, I went through them and they looked fine to me. Me too.
Okay, I'll take a motion, I'll make the motion that we approve as written.
A second?
You second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. All right, old business, land use ordinance, we've got Angela Mawson. If I said that right? Map 32, lot 1B, application LU 16-23 to build a 14 by 31 bedroom and 1 bath, single family dwelling. It's on piers, if I remember right, because
Yes.
poured concrete is crossed out.
Yep.
New septic and well. And we had a site review, did we not?
We did. All setbacks were met.
Okay,
It was marked out very well.
all right. Does anybody need to revisit the information, or are we ready to find out if application is complete?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, then I'll make a motion, we find that the application is complete.
Second.
Any discussion? None being heard, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, say nay. Next is public hearing. Yes,
Public hearing is not required for application 16-23.
that's a motion, right?
That's a motion.
Yeah, second.
Any discussion? None being heard, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Next up is to application be approved. I'll make a motion that we approve application LU 16-23.
A second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Angela, I see you up there. We'll be getting the permit printed up and signed, and then she'll be notified, or we just mail it to her, or what's that gonna happen?
I usually mail it unless they prefer to mail.
Did you hear that, Angela?
Hi, yes, I'm sorry. I'm hoping it's not too awful. Yes, mailed is great. Thank you.
All right,
I
you.
believe you have my home address on file, not the address on the island.
Which address would you like it mailed to?
167 Long Hill Road, Andover, Connecticut, 06232.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Angela, you're welcome to stay with us in Zoom, or you're welcome to go find something else to do. It's up to you.
Thank you.
All right, next up is John Cower, map 25, lot 16, application LU 17-23 to build a 20 by 30 garage and 1 bedroom apartment. Again, we had a site review.
Again, all setbacks were met.
All right,
Very well staked out and marked.
all right.
I had one question. It says 2 structures, but they only talk about the garage.
Right. The house that's eventually gonna be there is probably a year away. So for right
Which will be
now,
a separate permit.
it'll be a separate permit.
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
That's the one on the main road, right?
Yep.
Do they have a permit for that camper that's in there now?
That was Angela's. Wasn't it?
Yeah, there's no camper on Cowers.
Yeah, you think.
The one on the main road there is.
That's
No, that was the one on Meadow Pond.
That's Owens.
No, right now, I mean,
That's, yeah, Owen's got a camper up there.
yeah. it's
Is that the
about-
same? Is that the same?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant the old camper.
No,
Okay. Same questions, complete, public hearing and approved, so we need those motions.
Motion that application 17-23 is complete.
second,
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay.
Motion public hearing is not required for application LU 17-23.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And motion that LU 17-23 be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Somebody up there for that, doesn't,
No,
okay, new business, land use ordinance, Howard from map 25 lot 7, application LU 26-23 to construct a one-bedroom, single-story off-grid cottage with deck on precast concrete pilings, construct a single-story garage with solar panels, install septic system and well. I was reading this and the septic system has already been approved,
yes,
the driveway has already been approved,
yes.
and a well is en route or in the plan.
Yep.
Yeah, I found this was a very well done application, very clear, very succinct. Provided us all the information we ever wanted.
Oh, yeah,
The
this one,
maps
yeah,
are
this
wonderful.
one's great.
Did
Thank
you
you.
prepare this?
Yes, we did.
We did, yes.
Very nicely done, thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Say about it.
You asking me or him?
You,
I didn't know that I wanted to say anything, but how off grid is it gonna be? Like no power whatsoever? It's all solar?
Yeah, 100% solar. And there will be a propane generator backup just in case.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, and the heating, we found what we think is a pretty darn good heat pump system that should be able to handle it, down to -5 Fahrenheit, but then it has an electric backup that kicks in if the temperature gets below that. And then we have a wood stove as well for heating, so that's another backup systems.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to do it. We really wanted to go off grid in the first place. But when we also looked at the cost of the system was maybe even a little less than putting power out there, at least underground.
Does anybody have any questions?
I guess I appreciate you putting out all the setbacks and whatnot. Just wanted you to be aware that the floodplain map does show that West Bay, that's what they label as a VE zone, so it's high waves during storms. Just in thinking about that setback, not to get too close to the bay.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. That times are changing.
They sure are. We've spent a little bit of time out there and we've seen some pretty serious wave action.
Does all those glass that you have up there withstand 90-mile-an-hour wind?
It's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to.
All right, other than a site review, has anybody got anything else?
No, I think you really have done a good job with your application. Thank
Oh.
you.
Thank you very much.
Then I move we table LU 26-23 for a site review.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Now we need we need 2 volunteers or a volunteer or anybody want to volunteer?
I'll go.
I'll try to go. I keep finding a conflict, so I apologize.
Howard, is everything all staked out up there already, or?
Well, we're gonna go out tomorrow morning, and I want to clarify the cottage stakes and make sure they're labeled properly. Everything else, I believe everything else is staked out. Will Aldrich staked out the septic field. So I think that's all set, and the garage is staked out. I know we did that last time we were here, but there was a bunch of ribbons that we had hanging up that I want to take down so it isn't confusing. So we're gonna try to get up really early and get out on the ferry first thing and get it staked tomorrow. So,
Yeah, it'll be all done tomorrow.
Okay, all right, shoot me an email once you've got that done, and then I'll schedule the site review.
okay, sounds good.
Good. Right, nothing new in development review. By the way, you folks, thank you for your time and your efforts on this, and you are also welcome to go about your business, or you can stick around to the end.
Great, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, thank you for everything. We're really excited to be here and to be in
Part of the community.
Islesboro, of course.
Mhm. All right, development review, nothing new there. Other business, we've got a CEO report,
Nothing.
nothing yet. People wishing to address the planning board, anybody?
Yes.
What's that?
Is that us?
If you want to address it, no, that's not for what we're gonna, have a discussion afterwards for additional business.
Yep.
Correspondence, anything, nothing? Anybody for a committee report?
Well, we're still working on the ordinance update regarding LD 2003. And of course, I forgot to bring my folder, but at least one major change will be, or one thing we're discussing that needs to be passed here and then by the select board is not requiring the homeowner to have their residence in the house for an ADU and not require a covenant.
Which
So,
means I live in Massachusetts, I have a home on Islesboro, and I wanna build another.
an ADU, yeah. We are still talking about 800 square feet is the maximum 2-bedroom size. 1 ADU per lot, or 1.5 acres.
800 at a maximum.
You always can bring up suggestions.
I was just trying to
We're
picture
kicking it
800
around.
square feet, that's all.
Yeah, that's what we've been
It
doing.
seems small to me.
I was just trying to picture 800 square feet, that's
That's
what,
what's in the current.
that's a-
ordinance.
40 by 20, is that right?
Yeah,
It's good enough size for a bedroom and a living area, and
yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can always kick around.
I guarantee you I've lived in smaller.
It's about the size of my garage.
And you may have, and the only
camper, isn't it?
I've lived in a pop-up camper for 6 months, I mean. That's 32 square feet.
Mhm.
All right, Additional business, we got in front of us. Someplace, yeah. The town barn up island for the fire station. And by the, what I'm understanding is that we are
They want to move where the garage is.
relocated just a little bit, give it a tweak, twist, something along that line.
Turn it 90 degrees
Turn it-
and use the existing junkyard road for our exit.
Uh-huh,
When we looked at the site after it was approved, we found that there's a culvert going across the Meadow Pond
Mhm.
Road right under our driveway. So we had to move the driveway.
and I take it it's not going in line with your driveway?
No such luck.
I was gonna say, if it's going in line with your driveway, that's great.
I know it. No, it goes right straight across Meadow Pond Road. And the terrain there is fairly rough
Mhm.
and would have required a lot of fill to accomplish what we're doing. So we decided the best option would be to turn it 90 degrees, have the doors on the north side of the building and exit onto Junkyard Road. Do some changes to that road just to straighten it out and
You know,
make it.
is Junkyard Road a town road or is that private? That,
It's private,
It's,
or half and
I
half.
mean, a lot of it, Gartley and Dorsey's looking into who has ownership, who has easements, who has right of way. But you'll see on one of those drawings that the road that we're proposing is contained on the town property.
yes, and it may be on the Junkyard Road as far as, partially, but it turns and comes out right beside Junkyard Road, is that what I'm seeing? Or not?
I think all it shares is the entrance, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It shares the cutoff main road.
uh,
Do you know if that shed in back is on the town property, that right-hand V drive, does that go?
No, the
it's
town
on
property
there,
stake is right before that.
Right before the.
Yeah. I mean, where the road is and then that shed you're talking about is right there.
Well, the one over here,
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
the stake is right where you see that V. Right there, if you go maybe halfway down, that's where the property stake is. Isn't that right, Pete?
well, it's, yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, 'cause I was on the job block and that's what they showed us.
Yeah, it wasn't near the shed though, I mean, the shed I'm talking about, there may be more, are there, or am I getting my sheds mixed up? Where
Might-
does that
might be.
right-hand V go?
Uh,
It's not to Barry's house,
no,
I thought there was another
that
shed.
was an old dwelling in there.
Yeah, that's just an old house right there. And it
Maybe
hasn't been
that's what
used
it
for a
is.
long time. But
So
the road, I think, just goes right to the end of that house, right?
Oh, so is that
Yep.
house on the, so we don't know if it's.
I haven't seen those marked on the property, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, they showed it to us last time on the job block and the stake is right there. I think it's like right beyond that Y, what you're looking at right there.
It's quite a ways. beyond
Yeah,
the
it's
line.
further
Yes.
than that,
It's further-
further to the
It's up
south.
close to Barry's driveway.
And
No, it's not close to Barry's driveway. Barry's driveway's way on the other.
Right, it's up here. Oh, you can see it, it's up in the corner, but it's
Right.
not that far from the corner. Yeah,
and
Well,
Jennifer
we're there.
actually revealed 3 of the 4 original stakes.
right, yeah, we walked it, yeah.
I wasn't up there, but,
When I walked it, your building was supposed to be right in here, wasn't it? And now you're moving it that way? And that's 90 feet?
No. Oh,
No.
no, see, the other,
No, I said we're turning it 90 degrees.
Right, okay.
no,
so
they're
how many-
turning this original this building they're proposing here,
So in the
but they're
original,
moving it dramatically.
but 90 feet, but my question is,
Is it
from
90?
an original spot to where you're gonna put it, how many feet are you moving it?
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
19. Well, they're gonna move it again.
Well, then we should need another walk then with it staked out.
Say that again?
We would need another
Oh,
job walk.
Yeah.
So it's staked out.
Yeah, I guess, the question was whether or not, since not, what is changing is on the plan is the location of the building.
Right.
And the
But
driveway.
everything else is staying the same. If we
Well,
we've checked the findings of fact, but I would think that they should not change in our findings of fact as to whether or not we need another application.
Right, that's the big question. Do we
Or
need
if you
another
can just
application?
amend it.
Right, or can
Yeah.
we-
I know, that's my understanding as well.
I would say amended it as far and have the job walk
Site review.
site review.
I think I would be okay with that. I'm concerned and play devil's advocate, I guess. What happens if we find out that driveway is not something that we can share? Where do we go from there?
Bartley and Dorsey are looking into all of the easements and deeds.
Even if we can't share that driveway, it's on town property for quite a bit of it, and our plan shows a new driveway that is completely on town property.
Okay. That's, okay,
Then we need to stake it out and check it out.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't do color prints, you couldn't figure out how to get color on that copier.
You have to
They
use a
hide the
different,
printed.
you have to use a different
Oh, it's
copier.
different.
Yeah.
oh, I see what you're saying now, Pete. I see what you're saying now, if you know. This is. Right, you come up, I can walk around.
I don't see much difference in those driveways if you ask me.
This part of here, it loops out around here and then comes here.
Yep.
And this is what you're showing is
Yep.
coming straight down in
Yep.
here. Okay, I got you now.
Basically the same entrance off of Meadow Pond Road.
Right.
Straighter.
Yeah, just a straighter show off.
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah, I think with the color it would be more explanatory.
Well, I see it now, but I still think, needs to be staked out and watched.
Oh, I agree. I think we could do that. Is,
The reason we're moving it again is that they placed it right on where that pile of rocks is,
yeah,
and if we just move it
It's caught.
with the one building over, we can leave the pile of rocks where it is and till the town decides what they're gonna do with them.
At this stage of the game, it's easier to move the building than the rocks.
Yeah.
It's cost effective, what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
right. And
Which
easier.
is good.
And easier. So I guess the motion would be to make the amendment contingent on we got the new plot plan, correct, right here?
Right.
No, it's gonna be redone.
Gartley
They've gotta
Dorsey are
move
working
it.
on it.
They've got to show the actual placement of the building,
So we need a new plot plan
yeah.
and a new site review.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I don't know if we can do a motion, can we?
You don't need to make a motion.
you don't,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
we just came for advice as to how to proceed.
Whether it would be an
Oh,
amendment
okay.
or whether we have to do a brand new
Yeah, we
application.
don't have to do anything then. He just wanted advice. So now he has to go back and redo whatever he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
And
okay.
come back to us
Yeah.
again.
okay.
They'll come back with the plot plan and information on any of
and
these
state
or
out.
anything that's
Yeah,
And
needed.
then we get the vote on it.
Right.
And a color picture.
All right. So that's our thoughts, yes, no?
Mhm. I think.
Thank you.
What about you?
I don't know if this is, but all right, so what? Somebody said that there might be possible this driveway can't be shared.
This side of it. As I was noticing, this was coming, this is the original, what's up there right
Right.
now,
Right,
and it comes out right here,
right,
partially on town property.
right.
And
They
what
would
they've
just have
gone
to
in
change the easement,
is
that's all.
picking up this, which is all on, this is all town property.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, and they pick it up and and can move it, so it just straight shot, take this little loop out of it, basically.
Right.
And we don't
But
have to
the
share.
holes will still need to come through here.
Yes, they
They
would.
do,
They would have to
Would that
change
be
the
a
easement.
problem?
they can use it if they want to.
Yeah, because they will need to come and go.
Right, right.
So this will have to be partially shared, at least a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
so, okay.
I think Janet was gonna send them and Phil Berry notification that we were doing this or thinking of doing this. And if they wanted to have any input on what we do, I mean, we may take up the existing road and just have the our new road.
Right,
new
because you
driveway.
don't want those big trucks interfering with the fire equipment if that push came to shove.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully the fire trucks win.
We're not gonna have a fire up there for a long time.
I don't think that would, I really don't think that would. be
Yeah, I
any
don't
kind of
think
an
that
issue.
would make a difference either.
Just my point is it has to be thought about.
I think that they would just change the easement, whoever has one, myself, if they have to.
And that road that goes to
No, we're
Hools is
road there.
actually on private property not belonging to Hools, so
Yeah.
there is a bit to be sorted
On the
out.
Hammett. And then back onto the town. and
Yeah.
Back over to Pool.
Yeah, there's 3 people there.
It used to be the town dump in there.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that was the town road.
Yes, still a road.
All right. We good on that?
I think so.
All right. So
Thanks, Pete.
one other thing we're gonna discuss, and you're welcome to stick around.
Oh,
You know.
Thank you.
All right, the next thing I have an additional business is Gary Cowan, are you there?
There, maybe.
I'm listening.
Terry, wake up.
You're muted. You can unmute.
I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
No, we got you now.
All right.
Hi, Terry. We have been discussing at some time in the past about Terry joining us on the planning board, and he has now thought that might be a half decent idea. So Terry, tell us a little bit about your background on that.
Okay. I guess my background maybe is a background of having been on a conservation commission on Cape Cod for 10 or 12 years, a Board of Appeals committee in Camden for about the same amount of time. And when Lois and I moved out here, probably about 25 years ago, we sort of made a commitment that we weren't going to join any organizations or committees or anything else because we were sort of burned out, had enough other stuff going on. Time has passed, and as you guys know, I've been sort of hanging out at the planning board for most of the time that we've been there, just one, keeping track of what was my property at that point and what was possible, and 2, out of just sort of a personal interest and curiosity. So that's my background. I have basically decided that instead of sort of sitting around and mumbling under my breath about what the planning board is doing or not doing, it made sense for me if you guys were willing to join the board and try to contribute rather than just complain all the time.
Anybody got any comments? We don't have to vote to go send them to the planning, but the select board. No.
And I guess the important thing is to be well versed in the ordinances. And,
Or at least know where to look, right?
Yeah,
Cause I'm
to
not
know
well
where-
versed in it.
yeah, well, we spend half our time searching it. But, to make an opinion after you know what the ordinance says.
Fair enough.
I think Terry knows, he's heard me say chapter and verse before, and, that's what we wanna do, we wanna If all the criteria is met according to the ordinances, then there's no reason why something shouldn't go through. But if something's not met by the ordinance, then we should put a stop to it of some sort, or fix it.
If you're speaking to me, I agree.
Right. I think
Okay.
I think we all do.
No. Unfortunately, I was hoping we could get out some more candidates just to see the range of interest, but I don't think we really did a very good job of getting word out to people, so.
That's okay.
You've been the only one willing to come in on this, Terry.
So we'll put your name to the select board and we'll go from there.
All righty. Thanks very much.
Take care. Any other thing from anybody else? Then I'll take a motion to go home.
Motion to go home. I second the motion to go home.
Okay, who made the motion?
Cause I said I'll take a motion.
Oh, you'll take them. I make the motion to go home.
Anybody want a second?
Aye.
Any discussion? None being heard. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.